Look at that. That is definitely a problem.
You wouldn't believe what happened.
So, I don't know what I'm doing. I think if I just pull, okay. Oh, and there's little plastic pieces that are falling out. That probably can't be good. Ouch.
I thought I was going to just replace the handle on my GX460, and I figured it will only take an hour to pop off the panel. Swap the handle with the old broken handle and pop the door panel back on. That's not what happened.
Yeah, there's got to be a screw somewhere.
Pop it off.
Carefully remove it without stripping it. Push in and twist. Push in and twist. Still not popping out. Yeah, there we go. That would do it. So there's 2 screws on this door. Pray tell, lift. Let's try to roll the window down.
This one is popped out already.
Twist it. Pop.
While taking off the panel, there was this piece with a torque screw and a couple Phillips screws that I spent an hour trying to take off.
This is like how to take a 2-hour job and turn it to a 4-hour job by recording a video.
It turns out this piece has nothing to do with getting the handle taken off. I don't even know what this piece does. It just bolts onto the outside of the handle retaining bracket on the inside of the door.
And to reach in there without removing the lock.
It took me another 45 minutes to get this stupid thing back on. After prodding and poking, I realized I have to remove the automatic lock and latch mechanism in order to get the bolt that's holding on the outside handle.
I also disconnected this electronic lock cable. Need to get that torque is being held in. So I'm gonna push these tabs down, pop this off. I hope that I didn't break any plastic pieces here. So it doesn't even, that torque doesn't even come out.
When I took the latch off and finally got the door handle removed by first taking this little outer piece off and then sliding the handle back and then pushing the new handle back on.
Problem piece here.
All the while I'm doing this, I left the latch and locking mechanism hanging inside the door.
This piece here, we got it. Pull it forward. It's kind of stuck in there. And that came out. There's my part number for the replacement. I'm gonna compare that with this. Oh gosh, I hope it's the right one. This is the broken piece. Yeah. All right, looks good. Okay, let's try to slide the new one back in. Seems like it should go just gently here. Pop in there. This should just gently snap.
So when I bolted the latch mechanism back in and I put the door panel back on, the door lock handle didn't actually work properly. I shut the door and I couldn't get the door back open.
By pulling this green,
it should lock and unlock. This ball was out of the socket like this. Also, this is not functioning. So I reattached this piece here. This was unhooked. Boy, was I scared to death not being able to get that door open with the panel back on. Better to remove it because this piece will come out and undone during the work, and this piece could also come out and undone during the work. Also, the child safety switch was on, so the door couldn't be opened from the inside, and the lever wasn't popping the latch from the outside.
There's that plastic fork right there.
What I ended up doing was rolling down the window and hit the driver's side door unlock button repeatedly.
I want to make sure that this foam ring gets put back on.
Eventually, I was able to pull the handle while pulling on the door through the open window and pop the door open. Talk about a panic moment.
Let me triple check that fork, make sure it's on there the way it's supposed to be. That seal for the window is in. It's a lot easier just to pop this back on. And I'm going to test the window one more time. You see here how it lifted out? So it's tight in there. It's a little too tight. It's not the way I want it. This piece here, this, and this is attached to here.
here, here, and here. This middle one here, it doesn't clip in very easily. So you got to pull this whole rubber trim out and then snap it in the rail to get the door panel here to mount on correctly. It's impossible to get the door back on without removing this. I probably bent it inward, pushing on it to slide the door panel on. That's why rolling the window up and down pulled the belt up with it. After I got it all lined up with the window, the door panel popped on super easy. I guess like it's supposed to. After 6 hours of sweaty hot work, it should have only taken 1 hour, I realized 3 things. Number 1, in the future, remove the door lock, inspect it, and make sure all the cabling is set up. Number 2, check the door latch before shutting the door. Make sure I can open and close the door using the handles on the inside and the outside before actually shutting the door. So that and testing this and making sure these cables were in the right spot. Yeah.